In a quiet suburb, nestled between rolling hills and tranquil streets, lived a young couple named Sabina Kodka and Roshan Dahal. Their love story was one that many envied. Sabina was a registered nurse, dedicated to her patients with a heart full of compassion. Roshan, on the other hand, was a retail manager known for his charisma and dedication to his work. Together, they had built a life filled with love and happiness, raising their beautiful son, Hari. Their days were a whirlwind of activity. Sabina worked long hours at the hospital, often coming home exhausted, but always with a smile for her family. Roshan managed the demands of his retail job, juggling the responsibilities of leadership with the care he provided for his staff and customers. Despite their busy schedules, they always made time for family dinners, weekend outings, and bedtime stories for Hari. For years, their love seemed unshakable. They shared dreams, supported each other through challenges, and celebrated every milestone together. But as time went on, a shadow began to creep into their seemingly perfect life. It started subtly. Roshan began coming home later than usual, often citing extra work at the store. Sabina, though tired from her shifts, noticed the change but brushed it off, trusting her husband implicitly. However, the late nights became more frequent, and Roshan's demeanor started to change. He was more distant, often lost in thought, and his usual warmth seemed to be fading. One evening, as Sabina was putting Hari to bed, Roshan received a phone call. He stepped outside to take it, but Sabina could hear the faint murmur of a woman's voice on the other end. Her heart sank. Who was this woman, and why was she calling her husband late at night? Days turned into weeks, and the tension between Sabina and Roshan grew. Hari, sensitive to the change in his parents' relationship, began to withdraw, his once vibrant smile replaced with confusion and sadness. Sabina confronted Roshan one night, her voice trembling with a mixture of fear and anger. "Roshan, who is she?" Sabina demanded, tears welling in her eyes. "Why have you been so distant?" Roshan hesitated, then admitted that a woman named Rachel had entered his life. She was a new employee at the store, and they had grown close. What started as innocent conversations turned into something more complicated. Roshan insisted that he hadn't been unfaithful, but Sabina felt betrayed nonetheless. Their arguments became more frequent, escalating from hushed whispers to shouting matches that echoed through their home. Hari, once carefree and happy, now hid in his room, his young mind struggling to understand the turmoil around him. Sabina and Roshan's love, once so strong, seemed to be unraveling, and the strain was taking its toll on the entire family. One particularly heated argument ended with Sabina storming out of the house, tears streaming down her face. Roshan, left alone in the quiet aftermath, stared at the family photos on the wall, wondering how they had arrived at this point. Hari, frightened and confused, clung to his pillow, his innocent heart bearing the weight of his parents' troubles. The story of Sabina and Roshan, once a tale of unbreakable love, had now become a testament to the challenges that can arise in any relationship. Their journey was far from over, and the path ahead was uncertain. But what happens next in Sabina and Roshan's story? How will they navigate the challenges that threaten to tear their family apart? Will they find a way to heal and rebuild their love, or will their paths diverge forever? To find out what happens next, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below if you want to hear part 2 of Sabina and Roshan's story. Your support means everything to us, and we can't wait to share the next chapter with you.